Hey, it's Tess. I thought I'd go live. It's been a little while and I want to get back on a regular schedule here. And today, what kind of came up for me that I wanted to talk about is something that I have talked about in the past, but I think this is kind of a good time of year to revisit it. And I'm thinking about like what my goals are for next year. And one of the things I was looking at is I love a good morning routine. If I have a good solid morning routine, then my day starts good and it helps it to get off to a good start. And it kind of helps me throughout the day stick with what my plans are because I've done something out of the gate in a positive way. So it kind of came up for another reason too. I have meditations that I listen to every day. And my favorite one for the past probably 4 or 5 months is David G. Davidji, all together, and I catch him on Inside Timer. And recently I was listening to a book on Audible, and somebody, a different author, recommended him, and I thought it was so funny because I'm starting to find the same circle. But he was talking about morning routines, and he's a meditation instructor, and he worked with Deepak Chopra, and he was talking about what were important things for everybody to do in the morning to start the day right. And I thought, now I didn't always do these 3 things that he talked about, but over the course of the past probably 4 years, I have started doing them, and they have made a big, huge impact for me. And the 3 things he talked about were meditations, affirmations, and mantras. And I do all 3 of those now every morning. And I can recite it every morning when I get up. I'll say, "Dear God, thank you for a brand new opportunity to enjoy life. I want my day to unfold with ease. I want good things to come my way. I want to remember to appreciate people, places, and things. I want to be good to myself and others. And I want to end this day feeling happy and satisfied. I want to remember at all times that all things are possible." And then I do have a journal that I actually write I am affirmations in every day. Funny story about I am affirmations. I'll share it at another time, but I have shared it before. And I do use I am affirmations and mantras. I'll say things repetitively, like if I'm working in the pool. But so it made me think about my routine, like what am I going to do to change it or improve it as I go forward. And my boy Acro is saying hello. You just can't see him right now. You might anytime because he'll probably jump up in a minute. But my routine in the morning is I wake up at the same time every day. I feed the critters. One of them is right here wanting to talk. You may see him soon. Then I do the meditation, the affirmations, the mantras. I walk with my mom, and then I like to do pool time because one of my goals is to hit 10,000 steps before the day starts. Articles I was reading and trying to establish these patterns, I find that doing it right out of the gate, right in the morning, really sets the stage. But there were a couple of other pointers that were coming up that they were talking about to encourage you to get your pattern going if you don't have one. And one of the things they were talking about that I think I can do a better job of is prepare the night before. So if I'm going to the pool in the morning after I walk, having my bag completely ready makes it a little easier to not change my mind in the morning. And that's kind of why I walk first thing in the morning, because if my mom and I found that if we gave ourselves time till later in the day, we negotiated reasons why you didn't want to walk. So if you make it non-negotiable, you just do it. Another thing they pointed out, and I think it is important, is hydrating. Even though I may be in a pool, I have to hydrate because if I don't, I find out that it makes me sluggish or tired. And that is sometimes a lack of water. Then another thing that they talked about in these articles I was reading is they were talking about Eat the Frog, and they actually referred to Brian Tracy. And I have met Brian Tracy at one of the masterminds. But Eat the Frog is when you get up in the morning, whatever your biggest task is going to be for the day, get it out of the way, because it's kind of like the same thing as my morning routine. If I get it out of the way, the rest of the day goes well. So I decided, you know me, I like to look up quotes, and I found a quote. I have new glasses coming in, but in the meantime, I have these dollar store things. And I want to read this quote because I thought it was hysterical. And the quote is, "Eat your frog. If it's your job to eat the frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, eat the biggest frog first." And I thought that was hysterical. I'm humored by the silliest things sometimes. And I thought one other thing I'll say before I hang up today is that I have been working with somebody, a good friend of mine, and we're in the edit part of my book. So I'll give you a quick sneak peek at what will be coming down the pike very, very soon. So that's my cover that's in process right now. There might be a few tweaks to it, but that's basically where it's at right now. And that will be coming very, very soon too. I just wanted to get back, and Echo says hello. He hates to be left out. But I just wanted to get back on, talk to you guys, let you know that I want to start talking more about the life agent. I'm a life agent now, and I'm working on infinite banking, IBC practitioner, and the process that I've learned through the Kristen Oggle crew and the Money School crew in the past, few years, things that I think could help a lot of people. And I changed the way I address insurance or work in the insurance industry because I saw that there was a need, and I hope to see a lot of people find opportunities to change the way they move forward in their life. And I think he wants a treat because he's talking to me. But I hope I will talk to you guys soon. If you're starting, I am, and I hope maybe you're starting to think about maybe making adjustments as we come into the new year. And I will let you go because maybe I will go give him a little treat. He's being kind of patient, maybe. All right, thanks. And one last peek. Here's my book cover. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.